What if the burn in your chest after a meal isn't caused by too much acid, but not enough? That idea alone flips everything most people believe about apple cider vinegar. For years, you've probably heard that apple cider vinegar is some kind of miracle health tonic packed with vitamins and minerals. Let's clear that up immediately. It's not a multivitamin. It doesn't contain meaningful amounts of vitamin A, vitamin C, or a long list of minerals. So why do so many people swear by it? The answer isn't in the nutrients. It's in one simple compound: acetic acid. And once you understand how that acid interacts with your body, especially your stomach, your stress hormones, and your mineral balance, everything starts to make sense. The pH confusion. That's misleading millions. We live in a world obsessed with alkalizing. Alkaline water, alkaline diets, alkaline powders. You've probably heard the phrase, "you're too acidic." But here's the problem. When people talk about pH, they rarely explain which part of the body they're talking about. Your saliva has one pH. Your urine has another. Your stomach is extremely acidic. Your blood must stay within a very narrow range. You can't lump it all together. Your blood, for example, must remain slightly alkaline within a tight range. If it shifts too far in either direction, that's a medical emergency. But here's where things get interesting. As we age, especially after 50, one part of the body commonly becomes less acidic than it should be: the stomach. And that shift alone can create a cascade of symptoms that people never connect to low stomach acid. The hidden problem: low stomach acid. Let me tell you about a pattern I've seen over and over again. Someone in their 50s or 60s starts experiencing bloating after meals, a heavy feeling after protein, reflux, indigestion, fatigue, mineral deficiencies. They assume, "I must have too much acid." So they take antacids. They suppress stomach acid even more. But here's the paradox. Many cases of reflux aren't caused by excess acid. They're related to insufficient stomach acidity. When stomach acid is too weak, protein doesn't break down efficiently. The valve at the top of the stomach doesn't close properly. Food sits longer, pressure builds, acid splashes upward. It feels like too much acid. But the root issue may be that the stomach environment isn't acidic enough to function properly. Acetic acid, the main component in apple cider vinegar, has a pH around 2.5. That's very acidic. When diluted properly in water and consumed before meals, it may support a more optimal stomach environment for digestion. And when digestion improves, a lot of other things improve with it. Why mineral absorption depends on acidity. Here's something most people don't realize. Minerals, especially calcium, magnesium, iron, and zinc, require proper stomach acidity to be absorbed effectively. If the stomach environment is too alkaline, calcium absorption drops, magnesium absorption drops, protein digestion weakens, nutrient extraction becomes inefficient. Now think about this. How many older adults struggle with stiff joints, muscle cramps, eye twitching, fatigue, weakness, osteopenia, or osteoporosis? They may be taking calcium supplements. But if the digestive environment isn't right, they may not be absorbing it efficiently. And when minerals aren't properly directed into bones and tissues where they belong, imbalance can occur. The body is extremely sensitive to pH shifts. Even small changes can influence how enzymes function, how minerals move, and how efficiently food is broken down. Stress, the silent pH disruptor. Now let's talk about something almost everyone deals with: stress. Chronic stress elevates cortisol. Cortisol shifts mineral balance. It affects fluid regulation. It influences acid-base handling. When stress becomes long-term, digestion often becomes compromised. Have you ever noticed? You eat the same meal you've eaten for years, but during a stressful season, it suddenly causes bloating or discomfort? That's not random. Stress directly impacts digestive function. Poor digestion can then affect mineral handling, electrolyte balance, and energy levels. This is one reason some people notice that adding apple cider vinegar before meals seems to reduce bloating, improve digestion, improve post-meal energy. It may be supporting stomach acidity at a time when stress has suppressed it. Potassium, weakness, and that off feeling. Let's go one layer deeper. Electrolytes, especially potassium, are critical for blood pressure regulation, muscle contraction, nerve conduction, heart rhythm stability. When digestion is impaired and mineral absorption declines, subtle deficiencies can develop. Symptoms might include muscle weakness, constipation, irregular heart sensations, fatigue, low energy. Apple cider vinegar doesn't contain massive amounts of potassium, but by potentially supporting digestion and acid balance in the stomach, it may help improve overall nutrient handling, including potassium from the foods you eat. That ripple effect can explain why some people report improvements in blood pressure, bowel regularity, energy levels. It's not magic, it's physiology. High-protein diets and digestive residue. Now let's talk about another group of people. High-protein dieters, keto followers, carnivore dieters, bodybuilders, people drinking protein shakes daily. Protein requires strong stomach acid to break down efficiently. If acidity is insufficient, protein may ferment, waste byproducts may accumulate, gas and bloating increase, joints may feel stiff, digestion feels heavy. Some people assume protein is the problem, but sometimes the issue is incomplete digestion. Supporting stomach acidity before protein-heavy meals may help improve breakdown and reduce digestive stress. That's why some people notice less stiffness, less bloating, and better tolerance to protein when they include diluted apple cider vinegar before meals. The immune connection. You've probably heard that people take vitamin C during colds. But what many overlook is that stomach acidity itself plays a major role in immune defense. Your stomach acid is one of the first barriers against pathogens. Maintaining the right pH balance in the stomach is crucial for optimal digestive health. When stomach acidity is at its ideal level, it not only aids in breaking down food, but also plays a pivotal role in protecting the body from harmful pathogens. A well-acidified environment ensures that digestive enzymes function effectively, leading to better nutrient absorption. Conversely, when acidity is compromised, the stomach becomes a more hospitable environment for harmful bacteria, increasing the risk of infections and digestive disorders. This imbalance can also lead to symptoms such as bloating, gas, and indigestion. To support healthy stomach acidity, incorporating foods rich in natural acids, like citrus fruits, fermented vegetables, and apple cider vinegar, can be beneficial. These foods not only enhance the acidity, but also introduce beneficial probiotics that further bolster the gut microbiome. Ultimately, prioritizing stomach acidity is about creating a balanced ecosystem in the digestive tract, which is essential for overall health and well-being. The simple pre-meal drink. Now let's talk practical application. If you want to experiment with apple cider vinegar, here's a simple method many people use. 1 to 2 teaspoons of raw apple cider vinegar diluted in a full glass of water taken before meals. Some people add a squeeze of lemon, a small splash of unsweetened cranberry juice, a bit of fresh grated ginger. The key points. Always dilute it. Avoid drinking it straight. Use a straw to protect tooth enamel. Rinse your mouth afterward. Many people report better digestion, reduced bloating, improved satiety, more stable post-meal energy. If weight loss is a goal, taking this before meals may support improved protein digestion, better appetite regulation, more stable blood sugar response. It's not a fat-burning potion. It's digestive support. And digestion is foundational. The bigger picture. Apple cider vinegar isn't a miracle cure. It's not a vitamin powerhouse. It's not magic. But acetic acid can influence stomach acidity, protein breakdown, mineral absorption, electrolyte balance, digestive comfort. And when digestion improves, downstream systems often improve with it. If you're over 50, if protein feels heavy, if bloating is common, if reflux shows up frequently, if joints feel stiff, if energy dips after meals, it might not be too much acid. It might be a digestive environment that needs support. Small adjustments can create large ripple effects. The body doesn't need extremes. It needs balance. If you decide to try it, start slowly. Pay attention to how you feel. Track digestion, energy, and comfort after meals. Because sometimes the simplest changes, not the most complicated protocols, create the most noticeable shifts. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.